talked a ton about the guys up front, but the back end has been pretty successful.
Yeah, we've built some depth there and coming along pretty good. So good leadership back there, guys coming to practice and work every day. And again, growing some young guys up, gaining some good experience. So been pleased with their progress.
Between the sheer talent and ability and physicality, but also the tempo, how much of a challenge are the receivers at Syracuse poses?
Oh, very much. Yeah, they got a great system. Second year, within that system, and quarterback that's very confident and he's got big arms, is mobile, and between Phillips and Ishmael, tight ends and backs, and a few other guys, they're doing a great job distributing the ball and get the ball out fast and make a lot of big time plays. So it'll be a huge challenge for us.
How different is their tempo from the tempo you see from other teams?
I think they're as fast as we've seen, if not faster. So they do a great job, managing it.
How much do you?
With that kind of tempo, how important is stamina going to be? Is it can get hot in there in the Carrier Dome, and just being able to get defense, being able to get off the field?
Yeah, I mean that's always, every week, it's always something this time of the year. You play in Death Valley this time of the year. It's awfully hot. So, hopefully you use years past, as a barometer. Our guys are in good shape, and we practice hard and we practice fast. And but again, going on the road, playing in an unfamiliar environment and a little warm, really fast, and they'll keep going fast as long as you let them. So that'll be a big challenge for us.
How much he's played a lot of football? Do you see that in his
Who?
decision-making?
Dungy? Sure. Yeah, very confident and experienced and accurate.
How much do you think the onus has been on the other offenses in this conference to grow as much as your defense has progressed the way it has?
I don't think anybody's, just me. I don't think anybody's, thinking about Clemson and their defense, when they're thinking about their offense and what we need to do. I think whatever they feel like they need to do, it's based on what they either are or not doing and what they want to do. So there's a lot of really good defenses in this conference and a lot of excellent defensive players and a lot of really good offenses too. It's a very multiple league, it's a quarterback-driven league. That's got as good a skill, if not better, than about anybody in the country, from top to bottom.
Coach Sweeney mentioned one of the reasons he hired you was what you got to practice against at Oklahoma and places you've been. What were the things you took from practicing against those offenses that you've developed into this defense?
Well, you learn about the offense itself, not just how to practice, but and that's a big part of it too. But you learn a lot about the offenses, and so I think that's as much as anything. And then they all have their own flavor, not just style of plays, but different types of how they manage it, and what they want to do versus certain looks, and they don't all come from the same spread tempo family per se. So I was able to learn, and there's some different families within the Big 12 Conference. So just learning about, whether it's the air raid or a variety of the other spread offenses that are out there, just some experience that way. But manage it and practicing against it, and how to keep your guys fresh and ready to go and still be physical, I think are all big parts of getting your guys ready to defend them.
When the offense gives you a comfortable seat in the lead like they did last week early on, change play calling at all, or you guys just do what you do?
Well, we just do what we do. I think they had 13 possessions, the first 11 they don't score, and I think we controlled, field position. We were backed up, had some turnovers, some poor field position. Our guys just responded, and again, just control what we can control, and we talk about that and nourish that. And again, I really felt like our guys did that regardless of the situations. Obviously you like to get in a rhythm as a team. You can run somebody out of the stadium if you can do that. And forcing punts, and I think we had 6 or 7 3-and-outs, And I think that's as important as anything. Giving our offense the ball back as quickly as we can and responding in adverse situations, which we did.
We and Christian both talked about being angry that the defense didn't finish strong the other day, gave up the 2 late touchdowns. Is that the type of mentality that you've seen the last few years with this defense, or is that something new?
Well, I think you got to be. There's always a fine line. You don't want to walk off the field and feel like you played, like junk, because you didn't. Again, we were in complete and total control of that game. 11 of 13 possessions, they are not scoring their first 11 possessions. So I think that's playing really, really well. And we got some things that, young guys and other guys too, there's a few busts in there that you can't have. And but you put it on tape, and hopefully you learn and grow from it. And but yeah, there's a mentality, but we haven't done anything about it yet. Yeah, that's where all of our I think maybe 7 touchdowns we've given up in the fourth quarter, through whatever 6 games. Is it 6 games?
6 games,
Yeah, in the fourth quarter. So it doesn't sound like being angry has done anything for us yet. So, but there's a lot more positive than negative, and that's what we try to take into the locker room.
What is Morgan O'Daniel and the rest of the linebackers forwards skill set alike and do pass coverage?
Well, he's in particular, he can stay out there, and you don't have to really do a lot of substituting. So that's the biggest thing, But he's big and physical and strong enough to come in the box and play as well. So just having that guy at that position, really gives you a lot of flexibility.
Brad, how much growth have you seen out of Trey Lamar over the first 6 games?
Yeah, his last 2 games, he's played really well. He's really showed up and been disruptive, and was our defensive player of the game this last week. So, and that's really what we expected. The more he played a little over 100 snaps a year ago, and and we've seen a variety of styles of play offensively, with different challenges each week. So, I've really been pleased with his progress and his maturity and how he's starting to grow within the system.
How often in your career have you flipped on the film and seen a 290-pound running back getting the football?
Yeah, just not much. So he's a big old guy. He's tough to get down, and in critical situations, he does a great job. Blocking for the quarterback or getting a couple yards that they need. So it'll be a good physical challenge for our guys. When he's in the game.
What's the dynamic of the defensive line? Those 4 guys in particular that start seem incredibly close, close-knit group. How does that? How are they like off the field? How does that translate into how they work together on the field?
Well, they've all lived together at some point. 3 of the 4, I think, live together still with a couple of other D lineman backup guys. And I think there's a lot of trust, respect, camaraderie, chemistry, all those things. And that, that's a big, loud, vocal group that it's a group of guys that probably, as hard of workers as we have on our entire team. So great leadership, As you say, it starts up front, and sometimes other years it's been a great group as far as leadership, and some other times maybe not great natural leaders, but they worked hard, but they just weren't as maybe loud, and maybe we had other groups that were a little stronger from a leadership. And but this is a group that, again, transcends everything that you want from commitment, toughness, physicality, playmaking, just humility, workmanlike attitude. So we're real fortunate to have a whole group of them that are like-minded.
All set?
Right.